This is the rarest strat in TFT. It is near impossible to get this. So tough, in fact, I played this for 50 hours and I only got this once. I played this for 50 hours. How do I even verify that? Take my word for it. But if you are willing to go for this, if you are willing to sacrifice a couple hundred LP, you are going to experience a decimation of an entire lobby, the likes of which you've never seen. That was a good intro, I think. Oh, alright. Just really quickly though, I know I'm the pillar of consistency, which is why this is the 6th video I've made in 6 months. So I'll admit, I might be a bit out of touch, but this is just straight up disrespectful. Quick tip, champions cast their abilities when their mana bar is full. In the interest of sharing knowledge, Riot Games, if a gentleman comes in with Vans and stains on his shirt and claims to be the IT guy, maybe don't give him the codes to absolutely everything. Don't patronize me, you dogs. Anyway, nuking a lobby in TFT. So you want to lose streak through the first stage, but you don't want to lose too much health in the process. I found that in order to achieve this, a bit of psychological warfare is needed. So I like to hit the lobby with a philosophical Rubik's Cube that'll throw them off the trail a little bit.
I sleep till I'm meek, but strong air. When season came, I went
On God?
on ass.
So that should buy you a couple of rounds. But like I said, in order to reach this lobby-ending nuke, you want to lose the first 3 rounds. But if you get calculated loss, that's actually perfect for this. Though if you have higher chances of shooting webs out of your wrists and going around fighting crime. Like I said, I played for 50 hours and I got this augment one time. And the one time I got it, I found out, I guess, level 1 mascot is apparently the strongest power spike in the game. And it cost me my streak. So if that happens, that's just a quick pivot into a fast 9. As in 9th place. I just unplugged my computer. Because that was better than throwing it down the stairs. However, if you're like me and you actually desperately need the dopamine kick that you get when you win rounds, and so you try to go for a win streak, but then your Thieves' Gloves rolls a Morello's on your Blitzcrank, his farts burn the enemy for 10% of their max HP, and remember, your champion's ability is cast once their mana bar is full, and that's important to keep in mind for when it doesn't, because your Ezreal's gargling glizzies in the back and it costs you your streak again. So yeah, losing streaks are better. But that's all for the early game. No specific comp, just try and lose streak without losing too much health. And now we move on to the next stage. And it's here where you have to start forming the comp a little bit. Now, the base for this comp is Underground. So you want to start collecting these bad boys from the beginning of the game. The earlier you get them, the better, obviously. But sometimes, when you play Underground from the beginning, you find that you're getting Batista bombed by everybody in the lobby. Because as you can see, Ezreal is doing no damage, which is good. I mean, that's why I have him there. But this stage, you actually want to win. You want to be as strong as possible in stage 3. The only thing stopping you from reaching the nuke from here is the amount of health you have. So if you find that by 3-6, you have 30 HP, well, good luck, Charlie. In terms of items, this is one of the few times I would say having Parkinson's is actually useful because you could drop items on anybody and it actually wouldn't matter. Blue buff on Sona is obviously good. I mean, hell, put a death blade on her, she'll find a way to do the most damage. Just be aware your main carry is going to be Samira, which just so happens to barely not be the worst character in the game. Again, remember, if once your champion's mana bar is full, they cast their ability, as demonstrated here when my level 3 Samira decides to retire in the middle of the fight.
Good morning, guys. I'll get to the point.
And it costs me the game. And once you get to level 8, that's when the health you've saved will come into play. Because the moment you play 5 Underground, you are going to experience the distinct privilege of losing every single round. I mean, you are going to almost immediately start exiting the lobby. Your cheeks are about to become rated E for everyone. Audiences of all ages can get it. To say that you're about to get the James Charles treatment would be an understatement. You're about to endure a siege unlike any you've ever seen. But if you persist, if you manage to see this journey through to the end, through the seemingly never-ending fog of being unable to find Samira 2, only to have her cast her abilities. That's in quotations. You will eventually get to the lobby ending nuke, the level 7 heist cash out in Underground. Now that might seem a bit underwhelming. Well, if it makes you feel better, I was supposed to come out with this video in December. Yeah, it is now February. I'm not gonna curse. 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 Fuck! It was supposed to be relevant, guys. It was supposed to be relevant at the time. It would have been relevant. So anyway, the tier 7 cash out is pretty nutty. There's a chance you could get 3 crowns from it. That's pretty sick. Pretty much can't lose with that. Well, if it wasn't for the hundreds of LP I lost before, I lost so much LP trying to get this that I started winning. Even the game I finally got this cash out, the last players remaining were playing cops I didn't even know existed. I also might have been the 13th reason why on that day, so it's with a heavy heart I released this video. You know, I finally released the video, but what did it cost? Everything. Everything.